Today, we'll take you on a journey to one of the most iconic architectural masterpieces in the world, the Temple of Heaven. Get ready to be mesmerized by its stunning design, fascinating history, and the intriguing secrets it holds. The Temple of Heaven, or Tiantan, is more than just a beautiful structure. Built in the early 15th century during the reign of the Yongle Emperor of the Ming Dynasty, it served as a sacred site for Chinese emperors to perform annual ceremonies praying for good harvests. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is an outstanding representation of Chinese religious architecture and landscape design. Let's dive into the history of this magnificent temple. The construction of the Temple of Heaven began in 1406 and was completed in 1420. It was originally named the Temple of Heaven and Earth, but in 1530, Emperor Beijing separated the temple into two distinct places, the Temple of Heaven and the Temple of Earth. The Temple of Heaven became the exclusive site for emperors to worship heaven and pray for a bountiful harvest. The temple complex has seen several restorations, especially during the Ming Dynasty, and has survived significant events in Chinese history, including the tumultuous times of the early 20th century. It is a testament to the enduring cultural and spiritual values of Chinese civilization. The architectural design of the Temple of Heaven is a marvel in itself. The temple complex is divided into three main parts: the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvests, the Imperial Vault of Heaven, and the circular mound altar. The Hall of Prayer for Good Harvest is the most iconic structure within the complex. It's a circular building with 3 layers of eaves, standing on a triple-tiered marble terrace. Interestingly, the hall was constructed entirely of wood, without using a single nail. The intricacy of the wooden joints and brackets showcases the advanced carpentry skills of ancient Chinese builders. The Imperial Vault of Heaven is a smaller building that shares the same architectural style as the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvests. It is surrounded by the echo wall, a circular wall that can transmit sounds over large distances. The acoustics here are so precise that a whisper at one end of the wall can be heard clearly at the other, demonstrating the ancient understanding of sound transmission. The circular mound altar is where the emperor would make sacrifices to heaven. It's an open-air altar with 3 terraces of marble stones. The design of this altar is based on the ancient Chinese belief that heaven is round and earth is square. The central stone on the top terrace, known as the Heaven Heart Stone, is believed to be the closest point to heaven and the spot where the emperor communicated directly with the gods. The Temple of Heaven is not just a religious site, it reflects the socio-political structure of ancient China. The emperor, known as the Son of Heaven, played a crucial role in maintaining harmony between heaven and earth. The annual rituals performed here were elaborate and significant, involving numerous officials, complex ceremonies, and precise timing based on astronomical observations. During the Ming and Qing dynasties, the temple complex expanded and included more structures to accommodate the growing rituals. The surrounding gardens and pavilions were meticulously designed to complement the spiritual atmosphere, providing a serene environment for the emperor's contemplation and prayer. Let's delve deeper into the architectural details. The use of color, symbolism, and spatial arrangement in the Temple of Heaven is profound. The predominant use of blue tiles on the roofs symbolizes the heavens. The red columns represent the emperor's power, and the intricate patterns and carvings reflect auspicious symbols like dragons and phoenixes, denoting imperial authority and divine connection. The Hall of Prayer for Good Harvests, with its circular base and square surrounding walls, embodies the ancient Chinese cosmological view of a round heaven and a square earth. The 28 wooden pillars inside represent the 28 constellations, further linking the structure to celestial movements. Now let's uncover some lesser-known facts about the Temple of Heaven that will leave you amazed. First, the echo wall around the Imperial Vault of Heaven has unique acoustic properties. You can whisper something at one end of the wall, and it can be clearly heard at the other end due to the smooth circular surface. Second, the design of the temple incorporates significant numerical symbolism. For instance, the number 9, which is considered the most powerful number in Chinese culture, is recurrently used. The circular mound altar's steps and balustrades are arranged in multiples of 9. Third, the roof tiles of the Hall of Prayer for Good Harvests are a vibrant blue, symbolizing heaven. This distinct choice of color represents the connection between the temple and the celestial. Lastly, during the Ming Dynasty, the emperor would use a golden stove to burn offerings to heaven. This stove was considered a crucial part of the ceremony, symbolizing purity and reverence. The Temple of Heaven is not just an architectural wonder, but also a cultural treasure. It reflects the ancient Chinese cosmological belief that heaven and earth are interconnected. The annual ceremonies conducted by the emperor were elaborate events that symbolized the emperor's role as the Son of Heaven, mediating between heaven and earth. These ceremonies involved precise rituals, including the burning of silk and jade offerings, the playing of ceremonial music, and the recitation of prayers. The emperor's procession to the temple was a grand event, illustrating the importance of these rituals in reinforcing the divine mandate of the emperor's rule. To provide a well-rounded perspective, let's hear from some experts and visitors. Dr. Li Jiang, historian, says, "The Temple of Heaven is a perfect blend of architectural elegance and spiritual symbolism. Its design reflects the ancient Chinese worldview and the emperor's sacred role in society." Studying this temple gives us invaluable insights into the Ming and Qing dynasties' cultural and religious practices. Anna, a visitor from Germany, shared, "Visiting the Temple of Heaven was a surreal experience. The sheer scale and beauty of the structures are breathtaking. Walking through the gardens and standing at the circular mound altar felt like stepping back in time." Professor Wang Yu, architect, commented, "The architectural techniques used in the Temple of Heaven are incredibly advanced for their time. The precision in the woodwork, the symbolic use of colors and numbers, and the overall layout demonstrate the sophisticated understanding of design and construction by ancient Chinese architects." The Temple of Heaven is a testament to the ingenuity of ancient Chinese architecture and the profound cultural significance of the imperial era. Whether you're an architecture enthusiast or a history buff, the Temple of Heaven offers a captivating glimpse into China's rich heritage. Next time you find yourself in Beijing, make sure to experience the grandeur and mystery of this extraordinary site. Thank you for joining us on this architectural adventure. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating explorations of world architecture. See you next time.